Well, the earlier video that I was going to post before this Let's Play was actually going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arcade Classic, but it seems the splitter I bought decided to make the game DVR wig out, and so I lost half the gameplay footage, which I didn't know until I went to go edit the video and realized I had a video of myself talking for an additional half hour and no gameplay footage to show with it. So this time we're just going to go with X-Men, and I took the splitter out. That's what I get for buying a $10 splitter on Amazon. So let's go with a local game. Yeah, we'll go with the 6 cabinets. Go with the USA ROM. We'll go with normal difficulty. Let's start all the way back at the beginning. Let's start with the city. We'll go from start to stop. I guess we'll go through and we'll play each one. Let's start with Storm, because I don't think I ever played Storm when I was playing this in the arcades.
Century, evil mutants led by Magneto aimed to destroy the world. Humans could do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is...
This cape's kind of going outside of his little force field.
Go and save the city.
Which city? Are we supposed to automatically... Wait, she's got a staff? Storm wasn't good enough to just beat up people with her fist. She had to have a staff. I don't remember having a staff in the comic books. It looks like a large ice pick. I think I have this on the smoothed out feature. That's why it looks a little weird. This is definitely better than playing it on the iOS version, because that one just ruins your freaking fingers, and I don't think it's not compatible with any controller, so you're stuck with the stupid on-screen controls, because for whatever reason Apple is so hell-bent on making sure that nothing works with their system. Oh boy, I can throw a tornado in one direction. I'm glad the noise outside has calmed down. Like randomly at like 10 o'clock at night, there was this small child just screaming at the top of her lungs. And I don't know, all I could hear was the parent just cursing at her. Like, just saying, you better fucking stop, you better fucking quit it. Like, this is a tiny child. The kid couldn't have been more than 5. And, this community that we live in, even though it's gated, and at one time, from what a lot of the other owners told me, it was really nice, and then real estate companies started buying up the foreclosures and the ones that were just going for sale. They would offer a pretty good price to the seller, and they wouldn't even, like, well, me too. If a real estate company came to me and said, hey, we'll give you $150,000 for your place, I wouldn't think, like, oh, I wonder how this is going to affect the people that live here. No, I would just take the money. But yeah, they rent out to anybody, and they don't follow any of the bylaws. So what you end up with is just a whole bunch of scumbags. Like, you have 2-bedroom townhouses where like 6 people are living. And then what I'm figuring out is that, like, everyone complains that they want something done, but then as soon as you're that person that decides, like, well, I'm gonna do something, they're all like, oh, well, we don't want confrontation. You're complaining that there are vehicles that are stolen and left here for the local thugs to pick up at some random point, but then you don't want to be part of the solution in tagging those vehicles and having the tow company come and take them away. Or there are vehicles that have expired tags from like a year and a half ago. They're like, no, let's not do anything. We don't want to have any sort of confrontation. We don't want to be in that weird social contract where we're in the right, but someone's being mean to us. And pretty much the way this looks is the way I'm pretty sure my My community's gonna look soon. Shut up, Pyro. Unless you've never watched this game before being played by someone with a commentary, then I'm pretty sure you know that the animated style of the character models and the voices were all taken from the pilot episode of what was going to be the X-Men cartoon, Pride of the X-Men, which came out in, what, 89, I think? It was right around that time when when Marvel was really trying to get heavy into animation, because they had a really good Hulk cartoon that was like a 1 or 2 off, and then you had Spider-Man and his amazing friends, which was just Iceman and some other chick I don't even think is in the comics anymore. And the weird thing about Pride of the X-Men is they gave Wolverine an Australian accent. And at that time, like late 80s, early 90s was like that kind of heyday for X-Men. Like when the first Batman movie came out, and everyone's like, "Oh, maybe comic books aren't as bad," and they became a little bit more mainstream. And Wolverine was like, "Oh my God, everyone wants to fucking see Wolverine." And then you finally have him appearing in a cartoon, and like, wait, he's Canadian. Why does he have an Australian accent? But there are other problems with that cartoon, like Professor X. He's able to move his legs in one scene when he's lying on a table, and he wakes up and his legs move. Like, you fucking liar. You're just pretending to be crippled just for the pity sex, aren't you? You see Storm come home in her hot little outfit, and you're like, "Oh my God, I don't know what it's like to have a woman's touch because I got no working legs." And then she gives him like a hurricane blowjob or something. I don't know. Being vulgar for the sake of vulgarity. One of those things that I'm always against. And I always keep looking at the monitor, because for some reason I was dumb enough to put it higher than the cameras. So it's the thing that gains my attention first. Really, guys? You gonna walk? Come over here. The AI is just amazing. I made the mistake of eating Sonic after my workout today. When you haven't eaten all day, and all you've had is like a Red Bull and a couple M&Ms, like anything sounds good after a workout. And then you eat it, and then you're like, why did I eat Sonic? At least it wasn't Hardee's. When you live out in the sticks, you don't really have much option when it comes to fast food, even though you try to stay away from it. There are just some times where you're like, I am really tired and I need something simple, and there's not like a Jimmy John's around. Like there's Jersey Mike's, but so you're like, well, maybe this time McDonald's won't be as bad. And then the kid at the window manages to screw up your order that only had 2 items on it. I saw you wanted a chicken Caesar wrap and a Diet Coke. Well, you know what I'm going to give you? I'm going to give you a Mountain Dew, even though we don't have that. And I'm going to give you a 6-piece.
Store.
Thank you. Wait, have I just not died a whole lot? Because I haven't seen a continue screen. Oh, I do have to get each. Oh, no, I don't. I could have just waved that out. Who are those guys? I never understood. They're like, you have real Sentinels, and then you have these guys in these armored suits. And how's Magneto paying for all this? And why does he have Sentinels? I don't remember having Sentinels in the comics. It's like we need generic villains, and they're robots, so generic. His boot flies off. His snow boot. Who knew that would eventually be the kind of fashion that young women would wear? Can I just die like 2 more times so I can switch characters? Because having Storm here just beat guys with a stick with a shillelagh. It's kind of getting boring. And her attack is kind of boring. It's not as cool as Nightcrawler's. What is he paying you with? Hey, what is the currency of an evil mutant? Every now and again, we let the White Queen give you a hand job. I'm guessing that's appealing to some people. The Blob was too lazy to get there, so they had to teleport him. The Blob is supposed to be unmovable. However, you can knock him on his ass. Nothing moves the Blob? What about Krispy Kreme? Or a Krispy Kreme burger? Have you been to the fair, Fred? You can get so many good fried foods. But why does he have a mace? Or is that technically a Morning Star? You know something that's really missing from Xbox Live Arcade? At least, I don't even know if it's still released, if they release anything on it anymore, but we never got X-Men Children of the Atom, the fighting game. We got Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, but I don't think we ever got Children of the Atom, and I actually really like that fighting game. Mainly because it was so hard to find anywhere. Well, that was easy. My commentary kind of sucks, I guess.
We have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island.
And I was eating a strawberry sandwich. It got in my mouth. Did they just fly right into the... Screw, we're flying into the mountain. We've just been living in our tree condo. Oh, God, it's like Fantasy Fest down in the Keys. If you haven't seen Fantasy Fest before, please Google the pictures so you can see all these geriatric ladies with just body paint on. And you would think because, you know, they're getting body painted up that it would hide the wrinkles and the rather grossness of an elderly body. It does not. It's all there in all its veiny, wrinkly, droopy glory. And I know a lot of like young women that go there to see that, but they never partake in it. So basically, even if you see hot chicks down there, they're never the ones that are body painted up. It's always the elderly, because I think they've reached that point in their lives. They're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care if people see all my bits and pieces that are covered up by paint. Oh, son of a bitch. Now, hopefully, the next video that we're going to put up, actor Jeff Turner is going to be here, which will hopefully go up within the next maybe week or so. Since I've kind of figured out how to light the living room down here. Oh, you... Damn you, Konami. And always wanting my quarters. Alright, well, one of you just off me already so I can change characters. I like how she walks with no urgency, like, I'm just walking around in my bikini. But from being from Africa, Storm is really the lightest skinned character in this game, I think. I think even Wolverine has a darker skin tone than her. Hell, even the Dazzler might be the same skin tone. We can't make it too dark. We gotta scare the kids. This is the most ineffective kick. By the time her legs gets up in the air, she's already over someone's head. There we go. Let's get somebody else.
Storm.
Oh, you bastard. Am I really going to play this all the way through a storm? I'll try a different button next time. Maybe that's just the default button for starting with what you already have. Tornadoes! Who's scared of tornadoes? Why would a bee blow up? Or a wasp blow up? Like Michael Bay logic over there. Well, I made a Michael Bay joke. Isn't that topical? Because he has lots of explosions in his movies. Ha 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 ha! Dude, it's like, I want to create an army of alligator men. I want them all to be dressed the same. I want them to all walk weirdly like they're taking a shit. It's like, that's the weirdest walk cycle. Yeah. It looks like they're just in constant pain, like their life is never-ending misery. That's why they lunge at you, because they're like, just kill me now, kill me! They have regular-sized arms and just a tail, and everything else is normal on them except for their heads and their tails. That's gotta be hell on their necks. They had to support that massive head. Oh, do I get to be welcome to die?
X-Men, welcome to die.
Now what I don't get is that sounds like an English voice actor. So why would he read the line that way and not say, guys, don't you mean welcome to your doom? Or welcome to your death, not welcome to die? No, it's just welcome to die. I like that Wendigo only says his name. That's all he knows. I just know how to say Wendigo. And I looked like I was supposed to be Sabretooth, and then they just scrapped it and said, ah, we'll go Wendigo. When was the last time the Wendigo was in a comic book?
Wendigo. Storm.
Oh, son of a bitch, won't even let me choose. Well, there was character change, but it was all blacked out, so I guess I gotta wait until I die and press the start button. We'll see. Oh. I might have to play the Simpsons game next, just to cleanse my palate, go from one Konami game to the other. I remember we used to be obsessed with playing this in the arcade because they had I think it was the 4-player cabinet, but it was the one that had multiple screens in it. I think it either had 2 or 3 screens. Probably 2. But it'd be the game that everyone was on until Mortal Kombat came out. Then everyone was like, "Fuck, just want to rip heads off." That was the only reason a lot of us kept going to the skating rink that was in Tampa, Skate Odyssey, is because it had Mortal Kombat. You would pay like the $8 or whatever to get into the skating rink. You wouldn't rent skates or anything. You would just go play Mortal Kombat and eat crappy pizza. What are these things that just like stroll through the dirt like they're just on a Sunday walk? Like, just power walking through the dirt, guy. Oh, hi. Oh, you lost your thing there. You lost your scooter. Oh, that's the thing you see lots of in Florida. Since the place I live is like by 1 million trailer parks, you see lots of elderly people in scooters. And golf carts. you'll pull up to the grocery store and you'll just see a line of them. And they'll somehow try to fit like a week's worth of groceries all onto their golf cart, and you'll just see them going down the side of the road. And there's a community just north of here called the Villages, which like spans 3 separate counties. And they have their own golf cart lanes through the entire city. And these people don't give 2 fucks. If they cut you off, they're like, whatever. We're dying anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure it was a myth, or just an overblown stat, that the Villages was like the number 2 or number 1 place in all of Florida for people with STDs. Just because they're all old and they don't care. They just want to get their freak on at 70. Doing whatever it is that geriatric sex is. Which I'm sure it can't be that great. I'm pretty sure, like, instead of oh god or yes or I'm gonna come, it's ooh, crumbs me hip. And a snapping sound. And then the ambulance. Oh, can I do it this time? Nope.
Storm.
Oh, that's weird. I seem to remember being able to change characters when this first came out on Xbox Live Arcade. But that's something I noticed when I played Ninja Turtles, is it seemed like there was something off about it. There was something off about the way it played, and I don't know if there's been a firmware update or a software update that's changed it from when I first played it, when they first came out. Because when these first came out, I would play the hell out of them, and then I would just not play them again. So I really haven't played this since the first day it came out, I think. Because I remember you would try to find like groups that were all doing all 6 characters online, and it would be impossible. Everyone was probably playing Skyrim or whatever. It's incredibly boring to be the only one sitting here playing this. This is why I need someone else for these Let's Plays. Oh, he did get different colored alligator guys. That's refreshing. He got white ones now. That Sky is having a good old party back there, man. Sorry I ruined your rock party. Who's this guy? I have no idea who this guy is. Looks like Iron Man's retarded cousin. Iron Kenny. He kind of looks like Ahab, but I don't know, my knowledge of like mid to late 80s X-Men stuff is not that good. In fact, I'm like a pseudo comic book fan. The only time I would really like a comic book... Nope, still can't do it. Okay, I got you.
Storm.
Man, I'm really gonna get stuck with Storm. The only time I would really get into a comic book, it was like something my brother would buy for me. Like, I remember the first time my brother came down when he was on leave from the Navy. He got me a Wolverine comic, and that was my first Wolverine comic. And I was like, damn, this is actually pretty cool. And I remember that, I think I still have that issue. It was the one where Wolverine is babysitting some kid, and he's telling him the story of his past. This is before the Origins comics, and how he was a kid that he was cast out from his Inuit tribe, and he had to live in the woods with a pack of Wolverines. So they were really trying to play it up that he was somehow a North American native, which I would have totally gone for. And then they were like, nah, he's just some Canadian kid. That's it. I was like, why didn't you just keep it? Why didn't you just go with that story where he was an outcast Inuit runt who had to learn to survive and be savage? Because that kind of fit more with what Wolverine was. Then, oh, he was just some rich kid and he got his claws when he was a little kid and his family cast him out and he was the bastard son of some blah. I don't care. Oh, I just walked right off the cliff, didn't I? No fucks given. Alright, maybe her power isn't that bad because it actually does wipe out most of a screen. Which, I think Wolverine's does that, and I think all Colossus does is just cause a bubble. Just like the Dazzler, she just throws a little dome of whatever it is, kinetic energy. Is that her mutant power? She could turn sound into kinetic blast or something. And Cyclops is just straightforward. Oh, that Sonic is not sitting well. I'm gonna regret that. Hi. Oh, hey. That's convenient. I'm glad you just built that there.
The White Queen. Well,
Man, they didn't even, like, give her the super sexy outfit. The one, like, everyone cosplays as. Like, the one that's super revealing. She looks really rail thin. Like, Storm has a better body than her. She looks like she's got some nice thighs on her. The White Queen just looks like a... What? Really? Normal? Is that quick? Damn. Oh, they're dropping pills! These are herbal supplements, guy. Oh my god, when I first started getting heavy into working out in 2009, and just like all the supplements they would try to shill you at the gym. You'd sign up for the gym membership and you'd be like, okay, this place looks like it's cool, it's not trying to sell you on anything more than a membership. And then like a week in, they have like a rep a week come in from like Hydroxycut or whatever, and try to sell you on whatever the latest thing is. And this was right before Hydroxycut had to go off the market because of the stuff that was in their blend. Their proprietary blend, so you don't know what it really is. And I remember I was in Smoothie King, like not long after that it had to go off the market. And the guy making my smoothie like went on this rant about how he wanted the FDA to stay out of the supplement market. Why didn't the government have to get involved with it? It's like, because you can call anything proprietary blend and put it in a pill. Like, literally anything. And they did that in that bigger... And there was a documentary I watched when I was writing a paper on steroids in college called Bigger, Stronger, Faster, where the documentary maker, he hires a couple migrant workers, and he does a little photoshopping and buys some empty pill bottles, and he makes his own shit out of like ground up rice and possibly some whey protein or something like that, and he just puts proprietary blend on. So he basically just sells you absolutely nothing but filler at a premium price, and it's perfectly allowed because the government doesn't want to get involved with the dietary supplement market. I was like, don't you think that's a little dangerous that you don't really know what you're putting in your body? You are just trusting a company that's saying it's doing this, that, and the other for your body, and you have no idea. It could just be a bunch of fucking wheat paste in a little pill, and you're like, oh man, look at how cut I'm getting. Not because of the effort I'm putting into the gym, it's all because of this pill. And they always have those before and after pictures of like a guy that's pretty much in shape, except maybe he's just kind of bloated from drinking too much beer that day. And then they show the other picture where he's obviously photoshopped because suddenly he's super defined within like an 8-week period. I hate to tell you, but in 2 months you're not going to get Supercut. Having worked out 5 days a week for the past 7 years, you either have to have your own personal trainer and personal dietitian to get those kind of super results, like the kind you see that celebrities get. Why does the Juggernaut have a gun? He's the Juggernaut. You know, something Michelle was watching is The Secrets of Celebrity Diets. And they show that they have like this person that they have like their own chef and their own dietitian and all these like personally made supplements. Stuff that you are not going to get as a person buying their endorsed product. Like, oh, Holly Berry says that if I eat this 5 days a week, then I'm going to get nice and hot like her. They don't bother to tell you like she spends $5 grand a week to keep that figure. I don't remember Kane having orange hair. He looks so silly. He looks like Chekhov. Something's definitely wrong with his shoulders. It's like it's like his head got hit with like a giant mallet and got shoved into his fucking chest cavity. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Don't you know who I am?
Magneto is over there.
Magneto's over there. I'm not gonna help you though. Even though I'm supposedly one of the most powerful mutants in the world, I can't do shit from this chair. You see, I'm crippled. It's hard for me to do things in this chair. I saw the character poster for CW's new show Black Lightning. My friend Andrew Cash is, I believe he's the editor on, and I couldn't help but thinking there's got to be at least one episode where he says "in my pants." If he doesn't say "in my pants," like from Harvey Birdman, I'm gonna be very upset. Because as of right now, I've lost all interest in all CW superhero shows. Michelle and I would watch Arrow religiously when it first started. The first 2 seasons, just like we were like, oh my god, it's awesome. We love Felicity. We loved Oliver, loved Slade, and then it just turned into the Felicity and Friends show. And we were like, why? When did she go from becoming just like a fun character to watch into the focus of the show, where her technobabble solves everything? I was like, at that point, why don't you just put the chips in and just bring on Oracle and start gradually working towards an actual... What the... The Pink Flamers! Pyro's gay cousins. I don't understand why the CW will not work on a Batman show. Like, you're gonna get Gotham with Fox, and that's gonna be good enough. Like, okay. First season was good enough because it was just a crime drama without a whole bunch of supervillains. And then they decided, nope, that's not good enough. We're gonna go all out and be campy. We are going to be the 2010s version of the 1966 Batman. I don't know what the end result is going to be, because you can't wait. There's no way that show is going to be on for another 10 years to wait for the actor who's playing Bruce to grow up to kind of hopefully resemble what Bruce Wayne should look like. It's not going to get to that point. So I'm guessing what they're going to have to do at some point when ratings start to really suck and they realize they have to bring the Batman on is they're just going to hire a new person to play Bruce and just dump. I don't remember, oh dear.
Store.
I guess I guess Magneto really wanted a Right Said Fred kind of sentry. Like, hey, you guys kind of look like a Right Said Fred. Let's put you in some Egyptian attire. Give you some giant pointy lollipops. And how about you guard this for us while some mutants come and kick your ass? That sounds like a good idea. That's really horrible commentary. Really? You bringing a friend into it now? Screw it, I'm just gonna go through all of them. This is not gonna matter. Oh no! All my stuff. Oh, I kind of hit that sweet spot where I was right outside of the hit detection box. Everything just has to blow. Nothing can just die peacefully aside from like the blob.
X-Men. Magneto is.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get into the theme song from from Pride of the X-Men.
Before it's too late.
Okay, buddy. You got something there. Did you see it? Did you get it? Good, because it kind of looked gross. Hey, it's all right. We're walking on the surface of the moon without any protective gear. X-Men. C-3PO's fantasy orgy buddies. When I think of sentries, I think of just robotic arms that can shoot in one direction. That seems like a good investment. Congratulations, you stuck some lasers on a Roomba, Magneto. You are just an evil genius. Just in case he forgets. In case I forgot who built this asteroid base, I better put my initial here. Just one. Just M. I think this was at the time before you knew what Magneto's real last name was. At that time it was like rumored to be Magnus or whatever in typical in typical comic book fashion. Like Evil Evilton. Like, I wonder if he's the bad guy. Guys, you look like you're pretty miserable with your life. And seriously, you're just torsos attached to mini tanks. You look like a child's toy. I once set up Pete punkers with bad hair and guns that they don't actually shoot. It's like, seriously, they shoot up at, like, let's just waste bullets and we'll hit them with the butt of our gun. We don't want to shoot directly at them. Dude, it's really... They're like the Antifa that you see recently that are using BB guns to try to scare people. Like, we're gonna bring communism here one way or the other, and that one way is gonna be with BB guns. That is until a real concealed carry person mistakes our weapons for the real thing and we get shot. Oh, and then we'll complain about gun rights and gun control. Oh my god. No, I don't want to get into all that. I do not want to get into a whole political discussion about gun rights and Antifa and you laughing? What? You think that's funny? Just because I'm taller and I got better hair and better skin than you and better thighs? I'm not talking about Storm versus the White Queen. I'm talking about me. I got much better thighs than her.
Nothing moves the blob.
Oh, I had a heart attack. Oh, coronary. Oh. God, why did I think I fought the Brood in this? I might be thinking of the Sega Genesis version. Or the Sega Genesis X-Men game. Because for whatever reason, this never got a home release, which seems really stupid. You know, considering, like, even the Avengers beat 'em up game got a home console release, even though it was really neutered because it was these tiny little sprites on this huge background. And there would only be like maybe 2 characters on screen at times. So like, wow, this is like a waste of space here. Hi. Oh no, you lost your thing. You lost your dunce cap. Chekhov has been hitting those steroids big time. It looks like instead of pecs, it just looks like he has large breasts. And he's like, I give up. He falls over like a toddler having a fit.
I am Magneto.
We know.
Nothing.
We know who you are, buddy. We fight you all the time. Why is he so much taller than everyone? Even me compared to Professor X. Professor X looks huge. Looks like he's got a lopsided head. Kind of looks like a forgotten Splatterhouse villain. Ah! I see you went for magenta with your magical M door. I'd love to be in the recording booth and like, we need you to make a sound like you just took a giant crap, but you're also disgusted with yourself as a human being. Like we need you to give the Norman Oh crap, I'm out. Oh no, I hope I don't run out of quarters. Oh. Oh yeah, it was Mystique. Forgot about that.
Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto.
Alas?
Magneto is in another place. Go, X-Men.
I'm sorry, Sir Professor. Oh good, he...
Magneto, Master of Magnet.
Master of Magnet, not Master of Magnetism. How much of a vice do they have on your balls when you're reading these lines that you can't say, dudes, like, this doesn't make sense. Can't we just say Master of Magnetism, not Master of Magnet? Like, that just sounds like a really crappy villain. I'm Master Magnet.
X-Chicken.
Alright. Kill you, okay.
Die.
Oh, you got some lightning kicks. Simmer down there, Chung-Li. Oh, sorry, what was that? Kill you. Oh. Wow, I forgot he could do that. Oh, so he can completely reverse my power. That's nice. Kill you, die. Master Magnet. I'm Professor Protein.
You are helpless against my shield.
Okay, buddy. I didn't know you could shoot laser beams. I thought you only Master Magnet, not Master of... Oh, it worked that time.
You are nothing.
I'm nothing? The true enemy of the X-Men game is actually yourself.
You are dead.
You suffer existential's terror because you do not know that you are worthless.
You shall meet with me. You shall meet.
You shall meet... Meet...
To die.
What?
You are nothing. You are dead.
I am glad I have running commentary from Magneto during our fight. Otherwise, I would have absolutely no idea how well I'm doing or not. Dude, you seem to be like... Oh, he's spitting. Thanks for letting me know that you saved that content. Pew! And the asteroid slowly plummeted to Earth, killing millions. Wait, what? Was that all English? The game is not over yet, isn't it? All this bad pixel art with text you can't read. Sorry, what are you saying, Dazzler? I don't understand. Note, the game is not over yet. You must try to read all these. If you can't, we take your quotas. Hey, Storm. Sorry you were played by Holly Berry and she kinda sucked. I like Gray Wolverine. Young man! Okay. Is this the voice actors? I mean, where was Old Man? Hey, odd-looking Wolverine. Looks like they drew his head really wrong. Oh, do we get to play again? Thanks. The game wasn't over, I guess. You can play again. No, thank you. No. Done. I'm not complete. I don't see any reason to play through it again. Thank you for note. Game is not over. Thanks.